What? Another quick trip visit? Yeah. It's an everyday occurrence. Today, the gift is so stupid. It really is. So stupid. And I'm so cheap. The gift is 1 pound of produce. Come on, Jerry, you're a carnivore. You don't eat produce. That's right, I don't. Regardless, I still had to go to Quick Trip after the post office to get something for the husband tonight. So I'd just as soon and rather stop now and shop as opposed to stopping at 1 o'clock in the morning. If you know, you know. Good morning. I see little comments on this. I don't know who you are, but hello. I mailed everything but one parcel, and I'll tell you why. And I know this lady is so nice and kind and sweet. She's gonna say, don't worry, Jerry, don't worry. You know that humongous, whatever, I don't know if it's a 5-gallon bucket, who knows, who has a clue. It's the big bucket of the good egg whites, the dried good egg whites. Well, I have yet to find a proper box to put that in. Just because the post office, listen, next time I do this contest business, I love it. Don't misunderstand. I love it, and I love asking questions and all the things. However, the postage, it's crazy. I think I'm paying for my dad's retirement from the USPS right now. Just saying. I had an uneventful weekend this weekend, but I'll talk about that later. So, to Lynn, I'm hoping today, Lynn, at work, hey, look at my head. I'm hoping today, Lynn, at work, I will have the appropriate box to send that out tomorrow. So there, I got that out of the way. Whew. I had a weird weekend. I had a good time at the doctor's office. Everything was fine. Talked to the physician's assistant. Everything was good. Surprise guest came. I'd rather not talk about that because, I got a crink in my back. It sucks. I don't know. I don't know if I moved funny. I did not fall because you all know I am very, very, very careful with walk like a penguin, as they say. Walking very careful. So the falling isn't an issue. I don't know what I did. Maybe it's the weather, because sometimes my back plays havoc on me with the weather. I think we're supposed to be getting a snowstorm, but then somebody said that there's a big warming front coming across the United States. So warming like having Tennessee at 70 degrees in December. That's warming, for one example. But the weather on the Google told me we were supposed to be getting some snow accumulation. Who do you believe? I believe my back. My back is a good weather vane. And according to the physician's assistant, because of the hardware in me, I am going to be experiencing these periods of, I don't even know, crink. I call it a crink in my back. So I'm going to go slow. I'm not going to do anything fast. And I'm debating, thinking, I don't know if today is going to be a 12-hour day like they expect us to do for the next 2 days. Just because of the back. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Ugh. So, let's talk about guests. And just, I don't even want to put it as guests. I want to say overall common sense consideration, should we call it? Um, Helping when you think somebody needs some help, sort of thing. My husband has a friend. He had his leg ripped off in a motorcycle accident in Chicago. He's the type of gentleman that if he comes to my house, I would not ask nor expect, quite frankly, for him, I'm backing up, for him to help me with anything because, hello, peg leg. But when people are able-bodied and they can't, for example, say, let me help you with the dishes, or we have a dishwasher. Let me help you with the dishes. Young people that come to your house that say, I'll get that for you, grandma or grandpa. Nieces, nephews. I'm not talking about the little 3 or 4-year-olds either, because no. I'm talking about the lazy arse teenagers that are out there in America. I hear from the friends that have the teens, tweens, they just sit on the couch and just do this all day, constantly. No one will assert themselves, get off your duff, and just do it. You see that the garbage, oh, this is my husband. You see that you're putting in, you drank the last of the milk and you squish the plastic container down. We're in a bird community, by the way. And you put that on top of the garbage. On top. I can't get anything else in there because this plastic thing is on top. Take it out. Take the bag out. It probably weighs all our garbage is so small. We burn it, like I said. Take it out. Put it on the porch so that you can burn it later while I am at work. Yes, something so simple as that. Just the little things. I remember, going to my grandma's, and my dad, we would get there, and he would just grab the coal shovel, because that's what they used back in the day, and shovel her walk for her, and do for her because that was the right thing to do. I would take my mother-in-law when I go to Chicago. That was way before all the delivery services became a thing. I would pick her up and I would take her grocery shopping. I personally, we in our household, when we lived in Wisconsin, we would buy a case of cat food for the cat, a case of dog food for the dogs. Now we have it delivered, of course. Oh, now we don't have any dog food delivered. Hold that thought on the dog food. So I would say to my mother-in-law, I would be happy, Mom, to take you to the store. I'm very happy. The Jewel, that's what they have in Chicago. Jewel is 6 blocks from her house, was 6 blocks from her house. So I would take her and she'd get all of her stuff and she would buy cat food for that week. Now I wasn't going to be here the next week, so I would say to her, let me just go to get you a case of cat food. Oh no, honey, because I like to get the special flavors for the cats. Don't argue, just let her do it. For Christmas time, however, I would get her 2 cats, Jenny and Joey. I would get them little cases of the cat food, 1 gift wrap for Jenny, 1 gift wrap for Joey, and that would be the cat's Christmas present. Kind of different, kind of unique, and they were forced into eating the cat food that I bought. Same with the little toys. Yesterday, listen, the grain-free, I think it's Blue Buffalo. I think grain-free. I looked at not yesterday. What am I saying? Yesterday was Sunday. When did I go to the grocery store? Friday. I went to the grocery store to get the dogs, the two dogs, the big knuckle bones, but I had them cut maybe 2 inches because we don't want them to choke. I looked at the dog food aisle to see how much these cans of dog food are just in the retail establishments. Take a guess. $4 a can, 12.5 ounces of grain-free Blue Buffalo dog food in the can. Crazy, crazy. The dog food that we would have for every meal, we give them a can, we'd have it, but then we would supplement it with real meat because I was gearing them towards the carnivore way of eating. Now, for example, today, I took the ham that my bosses gave me for Thanksgiving present. We could either get turkey or ham. And what I did was slice it up with the electric slicer in relatively uniform pieces to make people as well as dog food snacks in the dehydrator. Pardon me just a moment. So that was cooking all day yesterday. Not cooking, dehydrating all day yesterday. That'll be the dog snacks for whenever. Even the little stragglers that were in the bottom, I threw them into Squeaky's bowl this morning. So this morning, Squeaky had a half of a pound of pork. I made pork loin this weekend. Remember, I make a lot of dog food because these dogs can eat. I told you about Saturday with Ladybug. She ate Jack's rib steak. For some reason, the husband didn't want to eat a rib steak. I don't know. Maybe he's challenged or something. He ate part of the beef tallow fries that I gave him. Didn't touch his favorite, the garlic bread that he likes. It's reminiscent of what we used to eat in Milwaukee at the Mamma Mia's restaurant, and didn't even touch the steak. Oh yeah, he had the sugar-free Jell-O because we had that left over in the refrigerator, so he ate that. I don't know, maybe his teeth are bothering him. I don't know, but I was mad. So Ladybug got that on Saturday morning, and Squeaky ate a pound of the chicken from Costco, the shredded chicken. So today it was Ladybug got 16 ounces of ground beef cooked. No, it was 10 ounces. 10 ounces of ground beef cooked, and Squeaky got the pork loin. Tomorrow, who knows? But that's the way dogs are supposed to eat. And I'm going to be frank, because even though I'm Jerry, you cannot beat the prices to feed your dogs the proper dog diet. This is what God intended. No, what God intended is to have my animals out there in the forest to ravage for themselves and eat whatever they come up with. Except the Kondo dog. She is such a princess. She only wants beef now. That's all she wants. And she will not touch chicken. She snubs her little nose at it. I made them hard-boiled eggs to give them for tomorrow. They'll eat the eggs. They like the eggs. Eggs are good for their coat. But I believe in feeding the dogs the proper human diet. Squeaky tonight for her dinner, I have her eating I don't know how many ounces did I measure. 8 ounces of the dry dog food that's concentrated that I get from Full Moon. The kind that if you put the water in it, now it equals a pound of beef. So she's having that, and she's having the ham knuckle bone, whatever I could not cut off to make the ham jerky. Ham jerky is fabulous. Listen, just try to be on a fast for, let's say, 24 hours, something that everybody can do. And be at day 20 and smell all the smells: the beef, the pork roast, the chicken that you're touching and tearing up for your dogs, the ham that you're dehydrating. Just give it a shot. And then at night, who do we see? Rick and Amy making heart attack burgers. Seriously, though, I'm not hungry, but that got my juices flowing. That made me think about food. Here I am downstairs in the family room, watching on the computer with a crink in my back, looking at this delicious food. Amy, I don't know if your husband can eat that whole thing. Yesterday, knowing how much I really could eat, it's easy for me to pack in a pound of ground beef. So easy. I've done it before for breakfast. I've eaten a pound of ground beef, and I've had that with 3 eggs fried and all mixed together. So delicious. Sometimes I felt like sharing with the German Shepherds. More often than not, I did not. I ate the whole thing myself as they sat there groveling, looking, waiting, hoping to lick my plate after I was done. There's no nutritional value. Try to explain that to the dogs. This morning, they had Jack's breakfast. It was center cut bacon. I made him 4 slices of Patrick cut hay, center cut bacon, 3 eggs, just lightly scrambled, nice. A Costco, no, QBC, one of those little cinnamon rolls. Last month, I got him the cinnamon rolls, which are not carnivore. Do not affect me whatsoever. I'm past all that Kirby shenanigans. I really am. I got a 24 pack, 12 of which were chocolate filled, and then 12 of which were cinnamon filled. Now, his present I just got him was a case of the cinnamon ones, completely cinnamon. Whatever. He had one of those for breakfast, milk and a coffee. He ate that. And then the dogs had whatever scraps were done at the end. They look at him as though they're dying. Squeaky, I think, has put on the pounds. She's packed it on. Even though I don't give them, I do not feed them the recommended daily allowance on the package. When it says you must feed your dog 4 cups a day of dog food, the less they eat, the less they poop. And it's not a matter of me being cheap. Ladybug, the condo German Shepherd, refuses to eat any of the keto dog food. She's not going to eat it. That used to be her snack bowl when I purchased it before Squeaky got here. It sat on the floor when Squeaky arrived to our house. When Squeaky walked in the door, the full snack bowl of ladybugs, Squeaky polished the entire thing upon arrival to our home. Yep. So, I don't have a problem with feeding our dogs a pound and a half to 2 pounds of meat in a given day. I don't have a problem with that. Their body needs the meat. Their body produces the meat better than all of the additives and bone meal and what have you. Hey, I know these facts to be true because I used to make bone meal, dog food, out of chickens from Costco and Sam's Club. After I would tear the majority of the meat away from that, for me to consume, this is back in the day when the spices didn't affect me like they're affecting me now. I would portion out for Jack and myself chicken Alfredo, chicken crust pizza, all the things, and then cook the bones down to nothing. Made myself an excellent bone broth. For $5, you can really get a lot of food, but you got to use common sense when you make these things. Cook it down, made myself a bone broth. Then the bones were just literally falling apart because of the apple cider vinegar, the Bragg's. and I would smash that up with a boat motor, as Emerald would call it, the stick blender. Mash that up, put in the regular chicken, little pieces of chicken or whatever meat we had left with that, and they would wolf that down too because it was pulverized bone meal. Same thing that they feed in a dog bag, a dog food bag, exact same thing. And they'd eat it and they loved it. Let's grab the phone and see what kind of comments are out here. I want to. Whoops, a daisy. Pardon me. 9 people are on. Thank you for the 5 thumbs up, everybody. Thank you. Let's start from the top. Lynn, hi, Lynn. Yay, Sharon. 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 I was so excited to see your name on Kilty today. Yes. So excited. So happy. I'm going to be singing the praises of Sharon all day. And there's Karen. Lynn, she's so funny. Quick Trip misses you, Jerry. Oh, shoot. Hey, there's Maria. My Maria. I'm so glad that you hopped on, Maria. So glad. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Oh, that's me with the egg white powder. Yay. I know you're going to get it after Christmas, Lynn. Oh, my Lanta, please, God, let me have a good box there. Hey, there's Michael. Michael's got a Christmas tree. Jenny and Joey, they were something. Jenny and Joey, my mother-in-law's cats, were something. My husband didn't like them. I'll tell you a story about one of our German Shepherds, and I don't know which cat it was, Jenny or Joey. Let me tell you about that there later. Hey, Aaron, hi. Hello to everybody. Hello, hello, hello. And here's Coach Juliet. Hi, guys. Just got back from FedEx to mail Tanya her winnings. Listen, you are one step ahead of the game because right here, is this the right way? Is that an L or is this an L? Because I would be a total loser still sending out packages. Still, I'm so bad. Sorry, I keep shaking the camera. Everybody, hello to everybody. Maria, it is so good to have you. Now, I'm going to tell you this, not as a boo-hoo, woo-woo. You and another person were picked at the Christmas party that I had, not this Saturday, but the Saturday before. And the rules were you have to be present to win. So your name was picked. And I waited for you and the other person, which was Risa's Cluttered Kitchen. And I waited the 5 minutes and I said, I'm sorry, Maria and Risa. I've waited the obligatory 5 minutes. I have to move on. And I picked other people instead of you. I'm getting a call from 414 right now, probably a telemarketer. They can just leave me a message. If you know, you know. So, years ago, when my mother-in-law was living, we went to her house and took our German Shepherd, girl German Shepherd. Remember this, girl. Her name was Bob. My husband named it. I don't know what he was thinking, but she responded it and she loved it. Well, Bob saw Jenny or Joey. Now, Bob, we had our own cat. It was a kitty when we got it, or we thought it was. It was actually an old cat. And my goddaughter and great niece, Danielle, named the cat. What do we name it, Danielle? We got this new cat. And she says, oh, Hitty, Hitty. Because, well, 2-year-olds, what do they say? You know, they know Kitty K, but it was Hitty. So she said, Mr. Hitty. So that's what we named him, Mr. Hitty. Mr. Hitty died of cancer, probably due to 2 things, processed cat food and cancer from cigarettes. Hitty loved tobacco. You couldn't light your cigarette fast enough when Jack and I both smoked. You couldn't light your cigarette fast enough because Mr. Hitty would snatch it right out of your face and start chewing it. he loved it that much. Oh, I see some more comments. Sorry. Hi, Jerry. I just told my sister about you. She's suffering from everything at age 68. I'm just suffering from this stupid crink in my back, John. I hope she can come on and be a subscriber and follow along with me. Oh, Maria says it's okay, and a little down face. I do have a lot going on. Absolutely. I totally understand going on, and that's happened this year. I'm catching up on watching later videos. I've seen you 3 weeks behind now. I see you, and I appreciate you, and I thank you ever so much, Maria. I see you all the time, and all your emojis. Love you to pieces, and I totally understand. Same with Risa as well. Risa had Hanukkah, so for sure that's a little more priority than being on a 5-hour live stream with a stranger in Wisconsin. If you know, you know. Oh, today at Kelly Hogan's class. Now, I told you, Kelly Hogan, mwah, love you too. Thank you. Today on Kelly Hogan's class, you guys know she's my coach, and you know I do group coaching with her. We had a contest. And it wasn't for anything monetary. It wasn't like a kilt win the contest, get a hat like Sharon got today. It's just for bragging rights. Well, this little girl right here won the contest because I know a lot about Kelly Hogan. I just do. Love her to pieces. I think she is the bestest coach. And that's coming from the mouth of a girl that coaches belly to belly, face to face coaching. Not a lot of people are into that. I know. But I guessed the most answers by raising my hand on a Zoom meeting. So you have to pay attention to the question, hit the Zoom meeting when Nanette said the word go. All of this has to be strategic. It all does. So I got the most questions right, which is good. I'm continuing on with the Kelly Hogan classes through all of next year, and I've already paid upfront for it because if you pay upfront, you save $100. Ah, I love saving money. The reality is, when I know I save money, I know I save money. I realize I save money. So therefore, my justification is, hey, I saved money. I think I'm going to go out and spend something. The next contest that I want to do, I'm debating about a New Year's one. I really am. I don't know if I should have one. I'm thinking about it. But the one I know for sure is going to be in the books will be gift cards. Gift cards are a whole lot cheaper to send. My goal is a gift card that I will purchase through Amazon gift cards. So the rules will be very simple. When you win the prize, I know everybody was very confused last time with the prizes and the rules. This is going to be so simple. Remember this for February and start remembering and watching my videos to be able to win the prizes. So in February 18th, that's my birthday, I'll be asking questions, and my goal is to get the Amazon cards out because they're accepted throughout the entire world. When you win, I will send you the code via email. You will enter the same code that I have on the card into your own Amazon account and order whatever you want, similar to the gas contest. So there. Remember that. Very easy. Oh, we got some more comments here. We've got people laughing at John. What's he talking about? Oh, John's saying, I've infiltrated the girls' carnivore club. No, we like having you, brother. I do. I'll tell you, I don't. I think more men should get on the YouTube train. Just saying. I like the videos that are Juliet and Doug. Good videos. Cindy and her husband, Brian. good videos. Somebody's waving at me over there at work. Don't they know I'm on a live stream right now? Please. Excellent videos. I just wish more guys would do it. Ba 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 ba. Oh, John's saying, Jerry's not at work, is she? I am. I'm in the parking lot. And Lynn, of course, is saying, you are welcome here. You have the same birthday as my second oldest brother, says Aaron. Cool. Jerry, if off today, John. Nope, I am not off. It's supposed to be a 12-hour day for me. Please pray for me. Pray for me. I don't know if I can. I don't know. Or maybe they'll cancel it. No, I'm not running errands, John. Quick trip. Yeah, I had to pick up the stuff for Jack, so I did that. John says, I love Jerry on the roads, but it's scary to watch sometimes. Is that because of my driving ability? Because Michael said that before. Michael's probably in this live stream right now, and he tells me that if I was a cop, I'd pull you over because I impede speed. You go home on icy roads at 1 in the morning in the middle of nowhere and nobody around you, you will impede speed as well. I want to safely get from point A to point B. I've told you all many, many, many times that my future is already destined. It's been set. I just don't know when God's going to reveal my future to me. That is in His time. What can I say? Okay, I guess I should probably. Let me turn the camera around real quick. Sorry. I should probably skedaddle and get in the building. Let's see what time it is on my car. Ding, ding, ding. I have to wait. Oh, it's only 12:38. I got 10 more minutes. It's all good. I'm thinking it's late. Nobody's here and people are waving at me. And I still have not found my watch in my house, folks. The watch that measures all my steps and all the happy stuff and the whatever. Ugh. Did you get to see my short that I put down yesterday? My 20-day journey I put down. I finally figured out I have one out there that has no music. And then I figured out how to do the music. I'm not asking anybody for help. Everybody's busy with all their stuff. I figured I could probably sit down, punch enough buttons, and learn the process. So, Crystal Gale, that song, she had the beautiful long hair. Who was her sister? Loretta Lynn was her sister, I believe. Half the way. I thought, I am half the way. Don't take me half the way. I put that down as the song. And it was somewhat appropriate. I also put it down on the fake book and posted it to the Kelly Hogan group. Which reminds me, Barbara and Alicia, you will be joining the Monday group just like I will. I will be Monday morning with the option to be able to jump in as a, what do they call it? Is it a Club 26? It's some premium name that Kelly's given to it so that you can have the ability to hop on other streams. You get a free t-shirt. You get obviously you're paying for your subscription to her group for coaching for the entire year. She charges $50 a year. I paid $500 up front for 10 months, meaning I got 2 months for free, $100 for free. Good deal. I've been with Kelly now since my carniversary. Write this down. It will be a question. April Fool's Day 2024 is my true carniversary when it started. Now, when I went off the rails and ate a salad and backslid a wee little bit with one too many bites of my husband's custard and maybe a beet off of a salad bar that he brought to me to the table. I used to love beets. Total sugar. They don't call them sugar beets for nothing. There we go. Pardon me. And then the debacle with the Equip strawberry protein powder. If you like it, good for you. I'm not an affiliate, and clearly you can tell. Blech, with a nod to Cindy with that comment. Blech, blech. I hope this crink in my back feels better. I threw some ice on it just to maybe let me be somewhat comfortable today. We'll see. Hopefully, hopefully, fingers crossed, they decide we'll cancel overtime. Regardless, though, be ready because I will have a drive home video today. Okay, today you guys would have freaked out after I'm leaving the street to go onto Highway 40. My butt end of the Denali was starting to slide because it was still at the freezing point when I left this morning. Late morning it was that I left. So as I made the turn, gingerly, not like a lunatic, my butt end of the Denali did a little fish business. And I'm thinking, oh no, I'm not ready to be in a ditch. Took control of the vehicle and continued on. So today, oh shoot, I don't have it. I think it was 30. Nah, I don't have it on. I think it was 37 when I pulled up to work. So it's relatively warm, and I think we're gonna have a warm ahead, warm spurt. Spurt. Is that a right word? Or am I just making up the English language as I go along sometimes? Really? I want to be able to go. We are off Christmas Day, and I had butcher box delivery to my house. So both of my freezers are stocked to the gills. Dog food, people food, whenever I decide to eat in January 11th, I am doing a complete live stream wrap up and chit chat, really more along the lines of a chit chat, but I'm going to have you go with me the entire day to see what am I eating? What's Jerry eating right now? I forgot to put the messages up there for the chat. Uh-oh. Oh no. Hey, we have comments here. I need to address these comments. Ooh, wow, there's a lot of comments here. I'm so sorry, you guys. They're not popping up on my phone. Okay, John's comment with my scary driving. Yes, scary to watch sometimes for real. Lynn thought that I was off today. Oops, I got your schedule wrong. That's okay, Lynn. Monday and Tuesday. This week, I'm working 2 12-hour days, supposed to be. Off this week and next week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days. Yay. Do I have snow tires? No, I don't. I need rims. My husband, did I ever post my rims of my tires? They're just disgusting. Do they serve the purpose? Yes. Do they look hideous? Yes. Am I trying to start trouble? No. Is it today or tomorrow? 12 hours, then off? Yes, both days. Today and tomorrow supposed to be, but we're praying right now that they decide to do 8s. Barbara's here. Yay. Brown eyes blue. Yes, that's right. Crystal Gale saying, don't make my brown eyes blue. Hi, Barbara. I know her Avenger is fabulous. I had a preview of it before. Loved it. And it's official today. Love it. For you, Jerry, it's all uphill. Absolutely. That's what I think too. I love pickled beets too, Sharon. No wonder that we are cyber friends for real. And it shows in the things that we eat. Even Cass says that. I love pickled beets. I know I am so close to 3,000 hours. I can taste it. I have to keep it up now. You just can't get, oh, I have 3,000 hours. Yippee skippy. Move on. No, you must keep it up. Do I have a grounding mat or red light, Sharon, to help with those random muscle aches from me anytime? Anyhow, another similarity, Sharon, that we hold. Same. John says, my son just turned 13 December 7th. 2025. Got T-boned in 24 near Grand Rapids. Luckily, we were in a Denali Tahoe. Yeah, this is a beast. This is. Maria, it's 80s here. Maria lives in Texas, y'all. It is darn tootin' hot down there, sister, for sure. I'm glad you're okay, Jerry. I had enough slides to know how scary it is. No doubt you live in the mountains. I can only imagine. I can imagine. We were being driven back to the airport, said John about his son's incident. I love your words. They should be incorporated into a dictionary. Listen, my vocabulary is a good vocabulary. It really is. But sometimes I listen to myself and I'm like, what did I say? You know the English language. Stop using filler words. I tell that to myself a lot because I have many squirrel moments, and I despise that word like. I also despise that word. I think I just said in that sentence before. Hate that word. It's a filler word. As you're speaking about, I don't know, let's say the pork loin that I cooked, it tasted like chicken, but it was like kind of dry. And you know how pork loin gets, like the consistency of chicken. No, filler words. Stop. Jerry, stop the word like, stop the word because people do not know unless they're physically there with you to be able to ascertain if they know or if they don't know. But that's just me. That's my idiosyncrasies. I love your words, she says. Have you experienced any hair loss from fasting? No, the normal hair loss, not extreme like I did going from summer to fall. That was a lot of hair loss. That's a new thing for me. Seasonal shed. It's a term, I guess. Cherry girl, yay! I just got here, not sure what I missed. Not a lot, really. Not a lot. Everybody say hello to Cherry. Not on this fast, but on your previous day fast. Oh, have you noticed any additional shedding? Yes. And you just look lovely, beautiful blue eyes. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I did not go tanning today. I haven't been tanning since last week, maybe the week before. Barbara's Avenger did make me cry as well, Terry, for sure. Jerry Scrabble Dictionary. Yes. Remember the pet peeve words for the contest. Now, remember all the pet peeve words. I hate the word like too. Right. Yes. Word, not world. I gotcha. And I read it word because I read your mind. I think I'm more emotional while dealing with my mom. Guaranteed you are. John saying hello to Cherry Girl. Hey, Rick's there. I had a great time with Amy's heart attack burger video. Fabulous. We had a great time enjoying the two of you doing the video for us. I wasn't hungry. Food doesn't affect me that way. It's 10 minutes to the top of the hour. So really, I should be skedaddling. I'm going to give myself 2 more minutes. Everybody say hello to Rick. And if you haven't subscribed yet to Rick's channel, by all means do so. By all means. 1 more minute and I'm going to close out this video. Love that burger, Rick. Yeah, huge. I felt bad since you were avoiding food. No! Au contraire, monsieur. Do not feel bad. It looked delicious. It made my mouth do a Rick watering. I said the word I hate, I should refer to it as, Rick, you understand the mouth-watering experience that it was yesterday. At least I didn't say it again. The hormone we get when we become a mom is like hormone you get while slowly losing a mom. It's just difficult. 100%. Rick is laughing at me. LOL. Facts, true facts. Thank you all for coming along with me today in the ride in. I appreciate it. I wish you all a lovely rest of your day. And if you're up later, yeah, come on, let's drive home with me. I have to go. Toodaloo, buckaroo. Hugs and kisses, lots of squishes. Love to all. Bye bye.